You know what most people think when they buy a house? I finally made it. You get the keys, take pictures in front of the house, post it online, buy furniture, start paying your mortgage for the next 30 years, and that's the end of the story. Your house can either become a liability that quietly drains you for 30 years, or it can become the foundation of a small financial empire. The difference is strategy. Imagine two people. You know what most people think when they buy a house? I finally made it. You get the keys, take pictures in front of the house, post it online, buy furniture, start paying your mortgage for the next 30 years, and that's the end of the story. But what if I told you that your house was never supposed to be the final goal? What if your house was actually supposed to be the first business partner you ever had? And before some financial guru clips this out of context, no. I'm not telling you to gamble your house or do anything stupid. I'm talking about using a home strategically, legally, and responsibly to build cash-flowing businesses that eventually make your salary optional. Because the wealthy don't just buy assets, they use one asset to buy another asset. And for a lot of middle-class people, immigrants, workers, nurses, truck drivers, IT professionals, people doing double shifts in the UK, US, Canada, your first real asset is often your house. Now let me show you how this actually works in real life. Because most people completely misunderstand this. They think buying a house automatically makes them wealthy. No, a house alone doesn't make you rich. A house is expensive, mortgage, insurance, maintenance, property taxes if you're in the US, repairs, interest. Your house can either become a liability that quietly drains you for 30 years, or it can become the foundation of a small financial empire. The difference is strategy. Imagine two people. Both buy the exact same house. Let's call them David and Sarah. Both buy a £400,000 house in the UK, or a $500,000 house in the US. Same income, same mortgage, same neighborhood. 10 years later, David is still working overtime just to survive. Sarah owns two businesses generating cash flow every month. Same house, different thinking. David bought shelter. Sarah bought leverage. And that word is important, leverage. Not debt for lifestyle, debt for cash flow. Big difference. Now let's talk about how this actually works. First thing first. Your home is usually in your personal name, not your company name. A lot of people get this wrong. They think, should I put my house inside an LLC or limited company? Usually no. Why? Because residential mortgages are cheaper than company borrowing. In the UK, your mortgage might sit around 5%. In America, maybe 6 to 7% depending on rates. Commercial business lending? Way higher. Sometimes 10%, 12%, even higher. So the smart move is simple. Own your house personally. Build equity. Then use that equity strategically through a business structure. Here's the setup. First, you own your house personally. Then you create a holding company. In the UK, Smith Holdings Limited. In the US, Smith Holdings LLC. That company becomes the umbrella. Under it, you buy businesses. Under the LLC, you will buy these businesses. And let me stop people before they get excited. Not startups, not dreams, not random passion projects. Businesses that already make money. This is where people lose money. They hear business acquisition and immediately think restaurant, coffee shop, fashion brand, luxury gym. Wrong move. Most sexy businesses are financially ugly. You want boring businesses. The type nobody flexes online. Commercial cleaning, pressure washing, HVAC, vending routes, laundromats, waste removal, senior care staffing, property maintenance, pool maintenance in the US. Why? Because boring businesses often print money quietly. Repeat customers, monthly contracts, predictable demand. Now let's make this practical. Imagine a nurse and an IT worker, combined salary, £90,000 in the UK, or around $130,000 in the US. After 6 years, their house appreciates. Maybe they now have around £170,000 equity, or $200,000 equity. The bank allows them to pull out £70,000, or maybe $90,000 in the US. Now pause. This is where most people ruin their lives. They take equity and buy nonsense. luxury car, fancy renovation, vacation, designer lifestyle. That is consumer debt disguised as success. The smart question becomes, how do I turn this money into monthly cash flow? Now imagine they buy a commercial cleaning business, purchase price £220,000, but they don't pay cash. Nobody smart buys businesses fully with cash. Here's how deals work: £60,000 deposit, £100,000 seller financing, meaning the old owner gets paid monthly. The remaining balance through acquisition lending. Now the business already services offices, apartment buildings, restaurants, clinics. It generates around £70,000 yearly profits. Loan payments, maybe around £3,000 a month, but the business cash flow covers it. That's the game. You are buying income, not gambling. And no, this doesn't mean businesses never fail. This is why you buy businesses with recurring demand. Cleaning, repairs, maintenance, staffing, services people always need. You buy systems, not personalities. If the owner leaves and customers disappear, you bought a job, not a business. Now let's talk about what people always ask me. Can I buy a McDonald's franchise? Maybe later, but stop fantasizing. Big franchises cost serious money. Hundreds of thousands. Operational experience, training, approval. This is not where most people start. Wealth usually starts with the boring owner who says, "I'm tired, I want to retire." That tired owner becomes your opportunity. So what would I actually do if I was starting from zero tomorrow? Simple. Step 1. Buy a house you can comfortably afford. Not your dream house. A strategic house. A house that allows breathing room financially. Step 2. Focus on stable income for 3 to 5 years. Build strong credit. Reduce bad debt. Become financially lendable. Step 3. Start studying boring businesses now. Go on business for sale websites, learn valuations, study cash flow, understand seller financing, understand why some businesses sell cheap. Step 4. When equity builds, borrow responsibly. Not maximum leverage. Responsible leverage. Your house is not a casino chip. Step 5. Acquire one stable business. 1. Master it. Don't be greedy. Let that business help pay down debt. Step 6. Create systems. Build cash reserves. Reduce risk. Then expand. And this is the part nobody likes hearing. This is not overnight wealth. This is 10-year wealth. But 10 years will pass anyway. The real question is this: do you want to spend the next 10 years simply paying a mortgage? Or do you want 10 years from now to own assets producing cash flow every month? Because your house is not the destination. It is the launch pad. The real question is, when your house builds equity, will you consume it or compound it? Because that decision quietly decides whether you stay middle class or become the person who owns the cash flow.